Friends, Lori Joe here, and I'm excited to kick off this series of things that I've learned over 4 decades in ministry. And I want to let you know right here from the start, in the very beginning, the number one lesson learned, the number one thing to keep in focus for my life and for any place else that I have opportunity to serve is we need to keep Jesus Christ at the center. There's all kinds of opportunities for doing good in different ways. Social service agencies are necessary. They're powerful. They're helpful for our communities. If we are called to do ministry, if we are called to move forward the kingdom of Jesus Christ, we need to keep Jesus at the center of our lives and make sure that he is the core of everything we do as we're serving people. For Barnabas, whether it is in mentoring, it is advocacy, it's consulting, it's the horse program, it's juvenile justice, whatever it is that we are doing, we need to remind people and we need to live like people who recognize the truth that there is one name given under heaven by which men can be saved, and that is Jesus Christ. This world is a mess. This world is passing. There are things we can enjoy. There are things we can do to smile while we are here. If all we do is make people more comfortable while they're here, and then when they pass on, they have separation from God for eternity, we've missed it. There's a phrase that I learned a lot of years ago, came out in some different committees in different strategic planning for different nonprofits and collaboratives and stuff like that. And the phrase was painting the target around the arrow. In other words, what they were doing, what they were teaching is find the wealthy people in your community, find the foundations, find the businesses, find the individuals, figure out what they want to fund, and then you make your mission statement about that. In other words, find where that person is going to send their money, find where that person is firing an arrow, and then you go, oh, look, me too, and paint your target around that arrow and say, it's a bullseye, we're a good match. The only bullseye for me is the cross of Christ. The only bullseye of success for the teams that I get to lead is, are you honoring Christ with your life, and are you sharing him with those you meet? We've all seen it over the years, guys. I can't tell you how many dozens of organizations, ministries that started out with faith as a focus, started out even coming out from churches. And then they hit rough times, whether it was in personnel or it was in finances. Most of the time it was finances. And then in order to get more finances, somebody came along and said, hey, we want to fund you. That's great. You don't have to pray, do you? We want to give you money for this building. Just don't share Jesus, okay? We want to do this for you, but that Bible, that book, don't let that be seen in any of your facilities. There's a lot of those places that are either gone now, or they exist and they're nothing more than a social service agency with the word ministry or Christian slapped onto it. The ones whom Jesus is going to say, well done, good and faithful servant, is those of us who say, I have no other purpose than to let people know what Jesus has done for me, how he has redeemed me, restored me, healed me, delivered me, given me life and purpose, and I want to be able to share that with you. What's the main thing that I've learned over these years of ministry? There is nothing more sweet, there is nothing more safe, there is nothing more peaceful, there is nothing more valuable than the relationship I have with Jesus, and the fact that he lets me and calls me and compels me to share him with you and with others. You want to last a long time in ministry? You want to have kingdom impact for more than just a season? Make sure you keep Jesus first in your life. Amen.